Can't take it no more. I'm going crazy. Is this a game or is it love? Please tell me, baby. I want you with me. I see it clearly, you and me, eternity. When the stars kiss the sky, love to see them in your eyes. Could I ring you up tonight? Maybe now's not a good time. Praying the moon reaches to the stars. Hold me in your arms. I wanna lie here close to you. Don't leave so soon.
You know, I have never felt so miserable. Sometimes I lie awake in bed wondering if you and me would even last forever. But I need to know that you'll stay with me. You gotta tell me now. Here we go.
Can't take it no more. You're being so cruel. Is this a game or is it love? Quit playing the fool. Let's try to be real.
This has to be real.
So open up and let me know just how you feel. When the stars kiss the sky, love to see them in your eyes. To tell you that we're more than friends. Hope I don't sound too desperate. Praying the moon reaches to the stars, that we don't tear apart. There's so much of my love to see if you stay with me. When the stars kiss the sky, love to see them in your eyes. Could I bring you up tonight? Maybe now's not a good time. Praying the moon reaches to the stars. Hold me in your arms. I wanna lie here close to you. Don't leave so soon. I've never felt like da 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 da. I've never felt like da 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 da. Baby, stay with me. Da 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 da. You gotta tell now, your love came all over me. Champagne flutes and dinner suits that keep your focus away from the cheating hands. Tell me, does that sexy gown say what she's got in store for her man? So we roll the dice, see where they may fall. Come on, why don't we spin the wheel? See whom it may call. Give in to temptation. Will it maybe lose it all? Yeah. Who knows where the winds of fate may lead us? Chandeliers and decollets that keep your focus away from the cheating eyes. Tell me, what's that bow tie on that card guy? Tell you about his design. So we roll the dice, see where they may fall. Come on, why don't we spin the wheel? See whom it may call. Give in to another vice.
What's good, people? Hi. Hi. Let me turn the music down just a tad. Okay, so when was my last stream? Like a month ago? I don't know. I'm trying to get more regular about it. I think everybody that's here right now is like mods and friends. Cause I've seen Pranav, I've seen Nine. Hi to you two. How are y'all? Oi. Playlist, why'd you stop playing music? There we go. Anyway, I have been like light on streams lately because I have been a combination of busy and tired. But now I'm feeling a lot more like it. I actually got myself a new job. I talked about my job as a server a while ago. I did not mention ever. I don't get a chance to mention that I quit that job like a year ago at this point. Neopets drawing, Neopets and art. Oh, crud. I forgot to get more water. That's going to be really important if I'm going to be talking. So, I'm going to send you guys back over to the BRB screen and turn the music back up. Watch your step now, watch your step, don't fall. Watch your step, don't turn around. Watch your step, don't turn around. Hey, okay, I'm back now. Anyway, I didn't have time to mention ever that I had quit that serving job almost a year ago now. So for a while I was actually without any income besides video editing and like the bit I get from the bit I get from Twitch, which so far has actually been nothing. We still haven't reached the Twitch payout threshold because I mean, the first thing is I barely fucking stream. That's my problem. But like I won't really ask anything of you guys. I'm not in trouble or anything. Like, I was just like, wow, we'll make a little bit extra here and there off of ad income, and that's fine. But for those of you who are, I don't know, watching the VOD or what have you, do know that you can give me a small little kickback by subscribing, and also, if you type !tip in the chat, there is a link for you to donate directly if you think that my streams are entertaining and you want me to get paid for them. But again, literally no pressure. You don't have to do that. In fact, don't do that yet because we haven't done anything interesting yet. Holy shit. I'm just taking care of pre-stream nonsense. And as per usual, being very unorganized about it. But I think that's part of the fun. I think it's part of the fun is that I have this brain disease where I do everything out of order and I just talk. And I think that's I've been told that this is part of the things that people like about my streams. is that I just fucking ramble sometimes. Like I just talk and I just hang out. But anyway, I was talking about job stuff to tell you that I actually got a new job. I'm a paraprofessional now. I work with kids. I work in schools. Isn't that insane? The funny wolf on the internet works in a school. And not just any school, every school. I'm places. I'm a substitute. So I just have to adapt on the fly. It's kind of sick. It's really interesting. Yeah, I won't talk much about work because like I have a responsibility to keep my kids' private life private. So you will not hear much about them, even though there are some very funny stories that happen. Actually, this is a story I can tell because it contains no identifying information about any child whatsoever. But I was working with like kindergartners and we handed them their homework folders and none of them put them in their backpack as soon as they got them, like we told them to do. Instead, they just put them out on the carpet with them. And then when we said put them in your backpacks, they just grabbed whatever one was closest to them. So I had to go through all the backpacks and go, hey, your name is on this one. And then they would go, that's not mine. Mine's right here. And I would go, that does not have your name on it. It's a delight. Listen. I love kids. They're great. They can be loud as hell, but they're great. They're very funny. Anyway, let me show you some things I've been spending my teacher money on. Not teacher money, but like my adult educator money that I use for that I get for inspiring the youths of tomorrow. I bought Super Sentai toys. Of course I did, because why wouldn't I? I've got a Washi Voyager here, finally. I've been looking for this one for a while, and it goes very, very excellently with the Ryuteo, the Ryu Voyager that my partner got me for my birthday. So now that fucker can finally have some arms. In addition to the Washi Voyager, I also bought a Kajiki Voyager, the eagle and the swordfish for Raptor and Spada, my favorite characters from Q Ranger. They can kiss. And they can kiss is a phrase we're going to be saying a lot today. I hope that reads as ominously to you as I want it to sound just now. Please be afraid. Please be very afraid. But yeah, in addition to just showing you cool toys I got yesterday, hold on, I'm putting him back into dragon mode now. There's fucking Ryu Voyager, who's like 2 feet long. He will not fit on the camera. Oh shit! I broke his tail. I broke his tail off. I can put it back on. There we go. There we go. And before I put him away, I will shift these suckers back into Megazord mode. Leg, and then you like. Why is this leg always wanting to pop out of its socket? There we go. There we go. And then we put the Q-Tama here. Flip the head around. Flip the arms out. And then we're gonna make it so that you can put your arms on. Washi Voyager. Kajiki Voyager. There we go. And then head. All form the head. There we go. And I'm actually just I'm gonna try to put him back onto like my display shelf where I have all my figures. Gonna lean over real quick, and there he is. I've also got this this tiny Washi Voyager that I think I'm going to keep on the desk with me today for companionship. It's very little. It's very little. I love it a lot. They're so cute. It's so fucking cute. Look at this little bird. And of course, those came with an extra Qtama. This one's the Leo for our good friend Lucky. If you haven't seen Space Sentai Q Ranger, please watch that one. It's my favorite. Well, it's not my favorite Super Sentai. That would have to go to Dawn Brothers, but it is definitely one of my favorites, and I love it a lot because of this little pink creature here, Raptor. I also got a Raptor plush. She kind of looks like a Splatoon. But she's been sitting on my desk, and she's gonna keep sitting on my desk. And with her, I also got a bunch of keychains. I've only got 3 of the keychains I got on my desk here because I've already put them all in like bags and stuff. But I got these 2 of Raptor, and then I've got this one of Neon from Kamen Rider Beats. But let's put those aside and talk card games. And you might be wondering, because I haven't updated you in a while, what am I playing in the world of card games? Well, if you've been following me on Twitter, you might have seen my fucking anti-Vanguard standard format tirade, because I think that standard has a lot of problems, and generally it was kind of unfun to play. The keychains were upside down, but lol, LMAO, right side up keychains. Right side up. But I've been on like an anti-standard format crusade, so you might think I haven't been playing standard at all because I'm just like ignorant or whatever. Well, that's a problem. Is I was playing Granpia, and I was like, actually, this deck is kind of bad. No matter how hot the Wolfman is, it's not a good deck. So I picked up a new one. We're playing Lorneral because this deck was like $30. That's the only reason that I'm playing this deck, is because it was also cheap. I hate how expensive standard is. If my deck had a promo, I would not be playing it. In fact, I still don't have the promos for Granpia. Is that Majesty Lord Blaster on the sleeves? Yes. These are the sleeves from the Majesty Lord Blaster deck set from like V-Series. I think the sleeves from that set are like they're kind of shit. Like, they're very thin. They don't feel as good as other character sleeves. But that doesn't matter if they're ride deck sleeves, so I never have to shuffle them and I never have to worry about damaging them. So I've been playing Lorneral. This deck actually got a decent upgrade in Festival Collection in the form of the new Grade 3 Sing With Me Lorneral, who on play lets you check the top 5 cards of your deck and find a unit card to call. That's a lot like a Gold Paladin type skill. That's that's my favoriteest thing ever. Actually, these sleeves would be really good for MLB because they're also the Vanguard If sleeves. Maybe I would build that deck if it didn't play like promos that were $40 and also bad. That's the funniest part about the MLB promos, by the way, or like the Blaster promos, is that those decks are not very good, and yet they're still expensive. So yeah, the Loro is like on place effect made this deck a lot better to me, because just something as simple as getting that +1 on turn 3 has improved the feel of the deck big time. In fact, I do want to see if I can get somebody in for like a remote fight at some point. Like I'm actually willingly playing standard lately because I've been actually liking playing this deck. Mostly because it's very good at stabilizing going second because of Blossoming Vocal Lorneral, actually. The Grade 2 plays, I should probably explain how this deck works at first. So, this is one of them Vanguard decks that plays, like, order cards in it, unironically. Genuinely, Lorneral, probably my best, like, cheap deck recommendation. This shit, is fire. Like, sometimes you will just randomly win games. I do have like a kind of like rage against standard specifically because of the price point of the format. Because you're paying, I feel like standard is less fun than a lot of the things that I get to do in premium, and I'm paying more money for it, you know? I'm literally paying more money to play less cards. But anyway, Lorneral is one of those decks that plays orders, unironically. They have their own special type of order called a song order, not to be confused with Bang Dream's music orders. Those are an entirely different kind of card, not confusing at all. Sorry this happened. But basically, as you ride up, you're putting songs into your order zone, and then on turn 3, or on grade 3, your Vanguard is able to sing the songs by turning them face down. And when the songs are sung, they give you an extra effect. Excuse me. So the thing that makes this deck so good at stabilizing and going second is that Blossoming Vocal Lorneral plays a song order that's grade 2 from your deck or from your hand. If you play it from your hand, you draw a card, and then the grade 2 song that we're playing, if your opponent is grade 3, lets you draw a card. So if you went second, you get to play this. If you went second and you have a Matter Red Runway in hand, you get to play it, draw a card, and then draw another card off of the Matter Red Runway. And then you can use the Sing With Me Loro to check top 5 and call yourself a rear guard. Yes, it flips the set orders face down when you sing them. And you might think, oh, you're gonna run out of set orders that way. Six Flower Fractals, when placed into the order zone effect, turns a song order face up. So we're playing 1 of this, 2 of this, and 3 of this. So we're playing 6 songs in total, but 3 of those songs can refresh your other songs. Another thing that this deck has going for it is that you can basically cycle cards pretty much infinitely with Honest Council President Eknoa. When Eknoa attacks, if you've sung a song this turn, she can counterblast 1 and then drop a card from your hand and draw 2 cards. So you basically just keep dropping your 5k shields and hope you draw into 15s. This deck does have the problem where you kind of don't check triggers as often as you want to because you keep drawing all your triggers. But that's just like a standard problem. But because of the way that all of the like lyrical grade 3s were made in Festival Collection, this deck actually gets to play more Persona rides than other decks. You see, during the fight, this card is always also treated as this card. So whenever you ride one over the other, that's treated as riding a card with the same name. And there's even reason to still play copies of Sing With Me Loro in the main deck. Partially because, for 1, she can gain a drive. For 2, she can refresh your board if you get it retired by Gandiva, by getting that extra call from the deck. So I think my final ratios in terms of these 2 cards is gonna end up at 3 Sing With Me's and 4 Heartfelt Songs. And we're playing the Sing With Me in the ride deck because it is better on turn 3 than the Heartfelt Song is on turn 3. Because Heartfelt Song can just counterblast 1 and sing a song and that's it. But Sing With Me gets to sing a song without paying a cost. It gets to call a card from the deck, and then if you ride a Sing With Me over a Sing With Me, you can Soul Blast this to also gain a drive. One of the key features of this deck is that from turn 4 onward, you will basically always be saying to your opponent, you cannot perfect guard my Vanguard attack, and it will be at least 24k. At least. Sometimes it'll be 34. Sometimes you can get up to 64k on turn 3. And then you go, no Sentinels. And it's what are you supposed to do about that? I'm not fucking hard guarding a 64k swing if that's what you're asking me to do. I'm sorry. I'm just not doing that shit. You can't make me. There's also like a song searcher from Festival Collection that I'm waiting on. And I don't really care about the fact that it searches songs. Sometimes getting a 6-flower fractal from deck would be nice. But what I really care about is the fact that it says if you have 2 face-down songs in your order zone, it gets plus 10k. So it's a 20k attacker, 30k on Persona Ride turns. And that just makes a nice number, which is something that this deck is lacking in. That's all I'm doing for Vanguard right now. Actually, let's talk about History Collection, if you will give me 1 second to walk to my bag and get my decks. There's the backpack. There's my decks. There we go. Now, I want to talk about Gold Paladin, actually. Because... Listen. Because of my name, and because it is my favorite clan, I'm known as, like, the Gold Paladin main. I have yet to actually take golds to an event. Well, I've taken golds to events. I won this mat with a gold deck, actually. It was with Liberators. But I've not taken golds to an in-person Bushy Road event pretty much ever. In fact, when I went to a Bushy Road event and I brought my golds deck with me, it was so that my partner could play in BSF. I was playing Spike Brothers that day. But History Collection being out has changed a lot of things about Vanguard in general. So I want to show you a quick rundown of my new Gurgit deck. As you can see, we're playing the original Sunrise Rain Knight Gurgit from the G series in this deck, but we're also playing the V series one. Because the whole point of playing the History Collection, like the old Striders, is that they make you gift markers, and then Gurgit, V Gurgit benefits from having a bunch of gift markers. So we'll just go into him on turn 4, and then like try to obliterate our opponent with plus 25k to every card we call by an ability. Because of that, we do get to play a lot of interesting cards to try and stabilize ourselves in the early game. Knight of Daylight Canarius is cool. When he's placed, you discard a card, check the top 3 cards, and then you get to call a 2 or less from one of them, and bottom deck the rest. Also, if you've called 2 or more units, he gets plus 5 power, plus 5 shield. So he's also like a 10k shield. And when he intercepts, he can do his skill again, but call the cards to the guard circle instead. Then also we get to play Liberator of Royalty Fallon. He's pretty simple. Whenever he hits, you can check the top card of your deck and you either get to call it to rearguard or leave it on top of the deck. And then of course we're playing the Oath Liberator Aglavale. If you've played any amount of Gold Paladin in the past 2 years, you should be familiar with this card. Whenever he swings, he can put another rearguard into the soul to gain 10k and return to your hand. He's very important for maintaining hand advantage and also clearing your board against decks like Link Joker, or clearing your board in the early game to make sure your opponent can't actually swing at a rearguard. Water time. It is my hope to edit all of that out. If I make this a video, I'll edit it out. If I don't make this a video, then I will not. And of course, where Aglavale goes, Percival follows. Percival makes us an extra Excel marker on our turn 3 and on our turn 4. And that's how we hit 25k. Because we can make 2 on turn 3, and then 3 if we have a Percival, and then 4 from riding Gurgit, and then 5 if we hit a second Percival on the next turn. The deck also is really good at like drawing cards and stabilizing. That way you don't really have to worry about dying or blowing up on turn 3. The real problem this deck has is that you actually might deck out sometimes. Like, you will live so long that you might run out of cards. In terms of grade 1s, we're playing Jeffrey to try and we're playing Jeffrey as a turn 1 ride to try and see either of the 2 Gurgits. We're playing the the Giera Gorbadukes to search Gurgit, and then we're playing one copy of V Gorbaduke because he's a good number. And then we're also playing one Listener of Truth Dindrain because she's a countercharger that we can call from our hand with something like Brambit Dragon. And then the rest of our grade 1 slots are taken up by 2 Honolly and 4 Fast Chase Liberator Josephus. Josephus is another good ride. Essentially, we have, out of our like 14 grade 1s, we have 9 good ride targets. 14? Because let's see here. 8, 9, 11, 12. Out of our 15 grade 1s, we have 9 good ride targets. Because, like, Gorbaduke's not a bad ride, Jeffrey's a good ride, Josephus is also a good ride because he can check the top card and call it out on turn 2. In terms of triggers, we're actually playing 8 into Soul Crits because this deck doesn't need to stride, but every once in a while you'll be forced to call a trigger off of your top checks. So to be able to convert that into a card draw and also more power for your Vanguard is super important. What kind of Genesis list are you playing? Are you playing Fenrir? I hear Fenrir is like good. I don't know if Genesis is really playing like history collection stuff now that I think about it. Cause you probably still would rather go for Regalia and then use the Marduk to Superior Stride. Goddess. Which one? Minerva? Regalia? Because I don't want to be rude, but that doesn't narrow it down at all for me. We've been going for about 30 minutes, and I haven't actually gotten into our new card game, and we're still not going to because this is the part of the stream where I try to pill you guys on the Digimon trading card game. This game is so fucking good, man. I love playing Digimon. Digimon is so fun. Oh, Fortuna. I don't know anything about Fortuna. I cannot help you. I have not actually read any of the Fortuna cards. Actually, you know, would that be something you guys are interested in for the people who actually play TCGs in the chat? Like a deck doctor stream? Where I just like look at your decks and I see if we can improve them? I think that would be fun. I'll probably be like, hey, we're gonna open submissions in the Discord or something. And then we'll do like deck doctor in a week if we do it. Yes, true. So the card game is not a lot like the Pokemon TCG. It's almost like I feel like Vanguard players would enjoy it a lot because it uses the same kind of like focus on incredibly aggressive tempo plays. It's super sick. I'll explain how the game works while I'm like going over how this deck works. I want to sort it out and like talk about it from the top. But yeah, if you watch Digimon or have played any of the video games, there's tons of like little bits of like extra flavor in the card game for you. I love the way this game does its effect flavoring. It's great. But lately, I have been playing Beltmon. Belfmon is one of the 7 great demon lords. He's the demon lord of sloth, as you can see by him being in Belfmon sleep mode. Look at this baby, he's fucking eeping. But this deck is actually incredibly ignorant. One of its key features is that it puts its other mode underneath itself to become immune to your opponent's effects, as well as having an effect to stop an attack on your opponent's turn. And then, at the start of your turn, he wakes up! Rage mode, baby! So the gimmick of this deck is essentially that you go into sleep mode, and you use sleep mode being immune to effects to establish board presence and stop an opponent's attack by trashing 2 cards out of your hand. And then, when sleep mode wakes up, if you have 6 or less cards in your hand, you end the game. You basically just go in and kill your opponent at that point. Because he gains I'll explain this in like Vanguard terms. I'll explain this in Vanguard terms for all of you. Essentially, he wakes up, he retires all of your opponent's cards, he gains a crit, and then he gains enough power that he will not die in battle. He's so cool. He's so cool. And then on top of gaining a crit, he can sack another Digimon to stand back up and attack again, still with a crit. It's so good. So basically, Digimon is a game where like, this deck is basically like, this deck is basically like almost Glendios in terms of. So you don't actually have an alt win. You don't actually have an alt win, but it's basically Glendios in the terms of you put your opponent on a very strict clock, and they have to figure out how to kill you before that strict clock is over. Except you're constantly throwing out new blockers and ways to not get hit by their attacks. Where's okay. So my favorite card in the deck is actually Astamon, our only like real level 5 Digimon in the deck. Astamon is a guy that costs 7, which is like a big amount of cost when you think that your little guys cost 3. But he costs 7 to play. And when you play him, you kill another Digimon to evolve him into a Belfmon. And then that Belfmon puts the Belfmon Rage mode underneath. And then you've established your win condition pretty much. And he synergizes with the. It's like Time Dragons. Yeah. You basically are like, okay, I have established my threat. Kill me. Try to kill me. You have to do it now, or else the game is over. But once you've established a Belfmon Sleep with an Astamon under it, it's crazy, because not only do you get to trash 2 cards to do Belfmon Sleep's effect and end an attack, Astamon has an effect where if you trash cards from your hand during your opponent's turn, you can play a Digimon from your trash that's level 4 or lower. And so you get to get cards like Devimon, who is a blocker. Oh, Mastamon's a very cool deck. Mastamon is a deck where Evil Demonic Dragons, I have actually not played that deck. I didn't play a lot of Buddy Fight. But Mastamon is cool. Mastamon's a deck where you essentially are like establishing both you're moving pieces both to your discard pile and into your security. So in Digimon, you actually have cards as like your health bar, right? And once you have none of them left, your opponent has to attack you one more time to end the game. But essentially, Mastamon is a deck comprised of yellow and purple cards. And purple is a color that focuses on your cards in your drop zone. And yellow is a lot like Angel Feather, where you're manipulating the cards in your security, your life bar. Made a monster have plus 600 crit. No! Buddy Fight was a goofy game. I hope they bring it back. You go to 1 life and you get 600 crit. I would ever take that any day of the week. Die. Oh my gosh. But yeah, basically the gimmick of this deck is that you're turboing through your deck as fast as you can. You're drawing cards, you're discarding cards, and then you're setting up your trash so that you have a bunch of Beltmon Rage modes in there, so that whenever you go into Beltmon Sleep, so that when you go into Beltmon Sleep, you have Rage modes to make your Beltmon Sleep immune to effects. This deck is so sick because once you get to Sleep with Rage, you've basically won the game, and you have a lot of ways to get there. It's a very fun deck because you are sequencing all of your effects in very interesting ways to draw as many cards in your deck as possible. One of the key engines of the deck is actually the Gizmons. There's 3 different Gizmons. There's Proto Gizmon, which is a level 3 that cannot Digivolve and can play itself for 1 cost by deleting a level 2 Digimon. And then there's Gizmon AT that cannot Digivolve and plays itself for 2 costs by deleting a level 3 Digimon. And then there's Gizmon XT, which is a level 5 that plays itself for 3 costs by deleting a level 4, and also it cannot Digivolve. That's the thing about the Gizmons, is they cannot evolve, they cannot evolve from anything else. They're essentially just guys that you slam onto the board, and you slam them down by killing other guys for a cheaper cost. But Proto and AT, whenever you play them, draw 1 card and trash a card from your hand, or draw 2 cards and trash 2 cards from your hand. And XT plays your Tamer card that lets you draw a card and trash a card at the end of your opponent's turn, every turn, and also is a very important removal spell for later in the game. And also, whenever one of them dies, they put 2 cards back into the bottom of your deck to go into the next Gizmon from your trash. So you're basically just playing as many of these guys as you can, ramming them in your opponent's security, and as they remove them from your board, you're replacing them with higher level copies. And this ultimately facilitates having a guide to delete for Beltmon Rage mode, and then having a guide to, or having a guide to delete for Astamon. On the topic of like on deletion guys that you get to play, you also get to play Eismon Scatter Mode, who is one of my favorite cards in the entire fucking game. Whenever this guy dies, you draw 3 cards and kill 2 and trash 2 cards from your hand. And that also combos very well with Eismon Regular Style, who whenever he's trashed from your hand, if there's a Scatter Mode in your trash, he plays himself out for free. They limited this card to 1, and they limited this card to 1 for a reason. And then like the other Digimon that you're playing in this deck that I haven't talked about are Devimon, the blocker, and this guy who, when he dies, draws a card and trashes a card, and also a very important floodgate in the form of Psychmon. With Psychmon on the board, your opponent or neither player can reduce the play cost of Digimon. Luckily, one of your guys that reduces your play cost is Gizmon AT, which deletes a level 3. So if you have a Psychmon out, you can actually kill the Psychmon, and then since it's no longer on the board, you can still reduce the play cost of Gizmon AT. And then all your options, they're essentially like your order cards, except you can play more than 1 in a turn. Your options are dedicated to finding cards in the deck, killing an opponent's high-level Digimon, making a guy stand back up, and Calling from the Darkness, which kills a Digimon to fetch 2 more from your trash. And you can also play this card into an empty board and just go +1 by adding 2 cards from your trash to your hand. Okay, whose idea was this? It's delightful. I'm glad they did it. But like, you can just play this into an empty board and get cards for 1 memory? Okay. That is perfectly fine by me. Yeah, let me shuffle up. And then we're actually going to transition over to the new card game I found on the internet. And trust me, there is no way any of you are going to guess what we're gonna do today. There is actually just no way that you could possibly guess. Don't even try. It's not Dinosaur King. It's not Dinosaur King, I'll tell you that much. I never actually played the Dinosaur King TCG. I almost had cards for it because I bought copies of the manga. But the cards were already removed from the books when I got them. I was a child. You stole from a little wolf cub dinosaur cards. You stole from a little wolf cub pieces of cardboard with a fucking dinosaur on them. I can't believe you would do that. It's so sad. I can't believe anyone would stoop so low. Good grief. Yare does A. So I'm gonna go pull up what it is. We're gonna start by turning off the webcam. We're gonna go straight to the website for this game, okay? And it turns out that this game is actually ancient. This game is actually ancient. Are you ready? I need at least one "we are ready" from chat, because I need to know that at least one person is prepared for what I'm about to reveal to them. Actually, Jacob is ready. I'm gonna give everyone else time to mentally prepare themselves, because I'm gonna run the ad right now. Because the ad is actually gonna run in 6 minutes. So if I run it now, we should push it back. Here you go. Is it running? There we go, ad in progress. I don't know. I don't think anybody's subscribed right now, actually. So I don't think anybody is here through the ad unless Twitch ad decided that ad blocker would actually work for once. I'm actually just gonna stop talking and drink some water. So, for those of you who just joined and are not seeing pre-roll ads, I am bracing my chat. I'm bracing my chat by running an ad, and then we're gonna look at a card game I discovered today. A card game I've never seen before in my life. In fact, I've only read one real card for it. I'm very afraid. So, if Twitch wasn't lying, the ad should be over now, and everyone should be back. I should just start buying Gatorades, actually. It's so hot. I'm drinking water right now, but I'm actually about to be finished with this water. So we will get up and go get another thing of water soon. But now that the ad's over, you did the hydrate. Up, stretch. Will do. I did do like a proper stretch routine this morning. I'm trying to get in the habit of doing that every morning. Cause I saw this post that was like, if you do not stretch your arms, legs, and back and wrists every day, and you know what the Animaniacs are, there will be consequences. And I thought that post was great, because it did take a second to realize, oh wait, you're talking about an age thing. You're saying if you're old enough to know who the Animaniacs are, you should be stretching. But yeah, I try to stretch every day now. I can't get myself to like work out every day, but if I can get myself to stretch every day, that's good enough for me. That's like a step in the right direction in terms of fitness, you know? And I'm not exactly like unfit. Like, I wish I could do more. I wish we could do more like aerobics or whatever. But it's all in the asthma, baby. I run out of breath really fast. It sucks. It's been like an issue since I was a kid. And also, I think I might have one time caught COVID from family members over like Christmas, and I think that put a dent for sure. Actually, fun fact: this happened like the week before I actually started streaming on this Twitch channel again. It's like I cannot believe I conked out like that, got the new computer for Christmas, and then went, okay, stream time. Anyway, I'm about to reveal to you what the game is. In 5, 4, 3, 2... Twilight Sparkle's Secret Shipfic Folder, the card game. So, you could probably guess this. You could probably guess this by just going, oh, this is a trans person who streams with her fucking persona as her avatar. I've seen My Little Pony. I've enjoyed A Friendship is Magic. And I'm a big fan of Punkit's Horse Comics. Holy shit! Somebody in chat who knows what this game is already! What the fuck? I cannot believe people already know about this game! I discovered this 30 minutes ago! Or not 30 minutes ago, but like, okay, an hour and a half ago, because I discovered it half an hour before stream, and we're an hour in. So, today, I'm just gonna, like, download the cards and just start reading, download the cards and, like, read the rules, and try to understand, try to comprehend Twilight Sparkle's Secret Shipfic Folder, okay? That's the plan. That's the plan for the rest of the stream. Provided that Chalice is not up for a remote fight later. If she is, then we'll go for that at some point. Next stream, we play. Yes. Okay, so first, what is Twilight Sparkle's Secret Shipfic Folder? Twilight Sparkle's Secret Shipfic Folder, or TSSSF, is a very silly card game about shipping ponies. Twilight Sparkle is Equestria's most prolific and horrific fanfic author. She ships herself, her friends, and her family, regardless of relation orientation or harmonious mane and coat color combination. There better not be incest ships in this game. There better not be. At least not intentionally designed ones. I think I'm fine if that shit happens because we drew 2 cards and we're like, ah, shit, whatever. But there better not be any intentionally designed ones. I'll have to hit somebody with a card. But I'm right! There better not be incest ships in the pony game! Anyway, there's a video here. There's a 3-minute video that we're gonna watch. Let me make sure I turn down the music so that we can hear the video. I will ship them with my car. Yes, correct. If I open the first set and like the first card is like, you win this when there is shining armor and also Twilight Sparkle, I will kill. Are there proper captions on this?
Hello and welcome to Team Hypercube's Quick Play, the series where we run you quickly through the rules so you spend less time reading the rulebook and more time playing the game.
I have to turn the music down even more.
Sparkle's secret ship fic folder, or in this game for 2 to 5 players, you are shipping ponies, and not just like in a boat to a distant land, but rather you are helping.
I have to turn this down a little more. Come on, please let me do this. Thank you. You may continue playing. Just quieter. Ah! Why is it whiting out? Oh, okay. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
To create
actual flashbang.
Characters from the My Little Pony show. Leading the game in this regard is Twilight Sparkle, Equestria's most prolific and horrific fanfic author.
Right
The author's
now?
aim is to
Okay,
help
hold
Twilight
on.
channel her secret fantasies into the worst pony-driven.
Actually, hold on. I got a new toy since the last time there was a Henshin redeem. So I'm gonna listen to the video while I go pull it out.
Fan fiction possible. In order to help Twilight write the perfect fanfic, you will be adding ponies to the shipping grid, which is kind of a character map of naughty pony relationships. And if you're able to make one of Twilight's narrative goals a reality, you get the points for that goal. You're going to be playing with 3 different kinds of decks. The pony deck represents Twilight's friends and all of the characters in her secret shipfic folder. The ship deck represents plot hooks that drive the 2 pony characters inexorably together. And the goal deck, which represents Twilight's narrative goals. In the middle of all this...
Hey, so just so we're clear, real person fic is weird and you shouldn't ship your friends, but this is about ponies, so it's very funny.
Is the awful author herself, Twilight Sparkle. Twilight's card is the center of the grid and can never be swapped, bumped, moved, flipped over, ripped open, unless a card specifically says that it can. Now for setup. Place the start card, fanfic author Twilight, in the center of the table. Separate and shuffle the 3 decks, ships, goals, and ponies. Turn over 3 gold cards. Deal to each player a hand of 4 pony cards and 3 ships.
See, my favorite thing about the Henshin redeem is every time it's a rider belt, I do put the belt on, even though, like, I'm not turning the camera on and pointing it at me. I will not do that. Anyway. Keep talking, Magic Man.
The gameplay is very simple. On your turn, you must play at least 1 card from your hand. This can be a ship card, a pony card, or a ship and pony card combination. In order to create a relationship, place a pony from your hand onto the board next to any existing pony in a cardinal direction. Between these 2 ponies, place a ship card representing how they met, or whatever else they're getting up to. You must play 1 card on your turn, but you can play as many as you want, and it's possible.
Oh, I did turn on the camera, huh?
On the same turn. Each goal card has a condition on it. When you meet that condition, you get the goal. Sometimes they require specific actions from a player, or sometimes they require the state of the grid to be in a certain position. For example, Paradox is worth 2 points, and is won when 2 Pinkie Pies are shipped together. At the end of your turn, draw back up to your maximum hand size, which is usually 7. You can draw in any combination from the pony and ship decks. You don't have to keep the same ratio that you started with. Then if you completed any goals this turn, turn over new goals until there are 3 up on the board and pass the turn. For 2 to 3 players, the winning score is 10 points. For 4 players, it's 8 points, and for 5 or more, it's 6. And there you go, that's really all you need to know to get started. If you want to get your hands on a copy of this game, you can actually download it for free as a print and play version at the Tumblr link below. Thanks for watching and have fun.
Okay, here we go.
Team Hypercube out.
Here we go. Hold on. I will honor the Henshin redeem. I cannot turn the camera on right now. I have stuff to clean. But here we go. I got myself a well, of course, Tumblr is the perfect place for this game. Anyway. Henshin! So one of the cool things about the Vision Driver is that it's loud as hell. Like, I had no worries about that shit picking up on the mic. It is incredibly loud. But yeah, I won a Vision Driver in a Twitter giveaway, which makes me very happy. It's great to know that Geets' #1 defender won both of the belts in this season for free from giveaways. One at the start of the show and one at the end. History repeats. It's like poetry. It rhymes. Anyway, I'm putting it back in the box to keep it safe. It's a very expensive driver, so I don't usually keep it out. Haven't seen Geets. Oh, please, I promise. Geets gets super good. Geets gets so good. I love it to bits. There's a reason my icon on Discord has been Kamen Rider Nago for so long. Geets is good. That's also why I bought so many neon keychains. There's actually an actual Nago one on my bag right now, in addition to 2 other neon ones. Because I bought them in a set of 4. There were 4 neon Kurama keychains. I promise Geets isn't like Revice where it just kind of. So here's the thing. Geets went off the rails, but it went off the rails in a way that was interesting to its theming. Revice went off the rails in a way that was just okay, I guess that happens now. Anyway, now we're gonna download cards. We're gonna get the core deck first. Alright, 9. Good luck! Download the cards. What does this come in? Oh, it's a PDF. Oh, it's a PDF, so we can just scroll through it and read cards. Let's go! Okay, fanfic author Twilight. Place this card at the center of the table at the start of the game. This card cannot be moved or removed from the grid. This power cannot be copied. Star Student Twilight. Totally not cheating. Copy. You may copy the power of any pony card currently on the shipping grid, except for changelings. Okay. This is all very cute art, by the way. Or where's the artist credits? Yeah, start at the bottom. Okay, cool. Super Spy Twilight. Main 6, Twilight Sparkle. Debriefing. Search. You may search the ship or pony discard pile for 1 card of your choice and put it in your hand. If it is still in your hand at the end of your turn, discard it. You can't keep it. What does this... Okay, so what does this hourglass symbol mean? This seems like an effect denotation of some kind. I can tell. So they've got the pony gender, and then also this is a horn for unicorn. Let me open the rule book, like the proper rule book. Oh, this is a Google Doc. Oh, that's scary. Oh boy. They didn't store this on their website. They stored this on Google Docs, so they can be shared around. I never wanted to run away. I was very motivated. And what is this feeling? Would I ask? A brief explanation for those unfamiliar with shipping. I don't get the idea behind this game. That is okay. It seems complicated, but it's a lot simpler than it seems. Let me zoom in. 200. There we go. This game celebrates and gently pokes fun at inexperienced writers. Fan fiction is where a lot of young writers get their start nowadays. Okay, let's see here. Setting up the game. Set aside the start card, which is always Twilight, which is always Fic Author Twilight. Turn over 3 goal cards. Each goal has an objective on it as well as a point value. These are on the table. These are for the whole table, not just one person. Earning goals is how you win the game. Deal each player a hand of 4 ponies and 3 ships. And 3 ship cards. Hands are private, so don't reveal your cards. You have a 7-card hand, 4 pony, 3 ship. Timeline or goal value? Okay, I need to know about timeline / goal value. Friendship is benefits. Shut up. Ship cards are the glue that hold all the ponies in this game together. They're cards with silly situations that could feasibly end in a relationship. As you play, we encourage you to create stories, but this is by no means necessary. This will be very funny. To ship ponies, first you take a ship card from your hand and slide it beneath a pony card already on the grid. Then place a pony on top of the exposed half, thus connecting them through an outlandish plot device that has brought them together. There are no restrictions on who can be shipped with whom. All ships are valid, even if they're between the same pony! Okay, that's great. Look, here's the thing about My Little Pony is that there's like 5 tops possible instances where incest could happen. So I think we could avoid it fairly easily in the pony game. I don't think I have to hit anybody with their car. Two pony cards that are adjacent but do not have a ship between them are not considered ship. Sliding a ship card between them is also a valid play. You can just send these off in every direction. This sounds like it's gonna be great. Prada, please go to sleep. I'm pretty sure it's late for you in India. Go the hell to sleep. We're shipping the ponies. And we're making sure it's 11:45 p.m. to be exact. Okay, yeah, that sounds like a bedtime to me. If a ship card does not have a pony attached to it at both ends, it must be discarded. As you can see above, cards have powers. If the text says may, you can choose to activate it. But if it says must, then you absolutely have to. If it says neither, assume it is a must. A hydrate, thank you, will do. Some ships also have powers. Let's see here. Okay, where I need to look at the symbols. As with most games, there are a few mechanics that crop up and are a little complicated. We've explained them here more thoroughly. Love poisons are different kinds of ships because instead of playing a pony from your hand, you must steal a pony from someone else on the grid. When you steal a pony card from somewhere else, there will always be ship cards left over that will need to be discarded. This can cause huge damage to the grid if you move a card that was in a key position. Holy shit! Oh, I see! That's fun! So if you play a Love Poison here, targeting Trixie, you move Trixie from this side to the other and you discard the ship between Rarity and Trixie. Oh my god! Gaming! Changelings gain the name, keyword, and symbols of any single unicorn character of your choice until the end of turn. Okay. The current player must select a new disguise that will last until the end of their turn. Sorry, if this card is moved to a new place on the grid, the current player must select a new disguise, even if other cards say its power would not activate. Oh, that's fun. So this is a chain. Took me 10 years to find the answer to something, and I've got about it in 2 seconds. That's about it! Although Fluttershy does not appear... Okay, so a chain is merely a number of pony ships that connect contiguously. I see. This does not count because there is a pony here. There's a character here that is not a part of the ship. Okay, let's go back to reading cards. Private Eye Twilight. Pound the pavement. Swap. You may swap 2 pony cards on the shipping grid. That sounds like it'll be very funny. Heartless Dictator Rarity. Violent Coup! Violent Coup? Replace. While this card is in your hand, you may discard a pony from the grid and play this card in its place. All the pieces start to fall. You may swap 2 ponies on the shipping grid. Okay, so these both have the same effect, but they are different cards. Casablanca. Okay, hold on. The flavor text on these is incredible. It took me 10 years to find the answers something. Major General Dash. What is this like spy timeline where Rarity is a dictator and we all have to kill her? This game is incredible. Moe Fluttershy. Transfer student. This is our last swap card. Ah! Ah! No! Oh, you might not know why I'm like reacting so aversely to this card right here. But let's just say if you know, you know. I'm not gonna inflict that on my friends or my followers if they don't know. Good grief. Oh no! Oh no! There's a slur in this game! No! Hey, so not a lot of people are aware. You're not supposed to say the G word. That is not a great term to refer to Roma people by. And like, not only is there a slur, there is also like stereotype on this card. Oops. Hold on. There's an erratas page. Maybe they errated this card because they were informed that this was not great. Maybe. Oh, we'll find out. Is this only misprint stuff? This appears to only be inset to be misprint stuff. They updated the power text for this card, but not the slur on the card. Hey! That's unfortunate. I will tell you this. We are gonna be banning this one from play just to be safe. Oh, that's tragic. Oh. Finite one and the infinite one. Yeah, we'll not be playing with that card whenever we actually play this game. I'm trying to look for like the ship cards. I'm trying to look for like the actual like the ship cards, you know? Cause I can read like effect text all I want, and that's just fine. Ah! Yeah, Hunchback of Notre Dame also should not be using that word, is the problem. It's like that's the thing is that that is not a good word, but a lot of people don't know this because it has been in like the cultural zeitgeist for so long. Welcome to Appaloosa! Okay, where's the ship cards? You must swap Twilight with any pony on the grid. Based. No! Young and Hot Granny Smith! No! No way! Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing is I don't think there was malice in that, but it's like it's certainly on the like less racist end of Disney racism. Like Disney has done worse. Disney has done far worse before. Oh. I'm still trying to find like the ship cards in the base set because there's the changeling cards. Earth Pony Changeling, Unicorn Changeling, and Pegasus Changeling. Of course. Oh, is Queen Chrysalis the Alicorn Changeling? I see. Of course she is. The great and powerful Trixie! Anything you can do, I can do better. Copy the power of any pony except for changelings. Oh my gosh! It's him! Now, I don't know if anybody knows this, but I'm not a fan of puppeteers. But you know, I've always had this nagging fear that someone else is pulling on the strings. Something terrible has to be going down through the entire town. Hold on, we gotta play the song. I didn't hit play on you. I didn't say play you. Stop. I did not hit play on you. Okay. I did not tell you to play! Jacko is causing problems for me. God, this song is 11 years old. Oh, God. I'm feeling the effects of aging. Original character do not steal over the top of the car. Aloe and Lotus, I don't know who these two are. These were probably one-off characters that I didn't watch. Pulling on the strings, something terrible is going down through the entire town, bringing anarchy and all it brings. Idly, though I can't move at all, I curse the name, the one behind it all. Discord, I'm howling at the moon and sleeping in the middle of the summer afternoon. Discord, whatever did we do to make it take the world away? Checking it off my list. We made the ship happen just so that it could happen. When you attach this card to the grid, you may choose one pony attached to it. Until the end of your turn, the pony becomes the race of your choice. This cannot affect changelings. There's a lot of very cute artwork in this game. Aw, look at this Pinky! The glove can move even on a battlefield! Oh, okay! See, okay, hold on, Miss Living Tombstone, you have to stop for a second. This is a very important callback to one of my best moments on stream. One that I'm considering editing down into a video, where I summarize Metal Gear. Where I summarize Metal Gear until until Jacob was there. Oh my God. Where were you when love bloomed on the battlefield 2 games early? Where were you? Good grief. Anyway, hold on. I'm gonna leave you with Discord Eurobeat Brony remix for a second. I need more water. I curse the name, the one behind it all. Discord, I'm howling at the moon, and living in the middle of the summer afternoon. I'm back! Okay, hold on. There needs to be a Mordecai card. Speaking of Mordecai, I can't tell you too much, but I'm working on a very special secret project that happens to involve regular show. And whenever that is done, which will not be for a long time, it will not be done by the end of this year. That's for sure. Whenever that is done, I hope you all enjoy it, because it is... In fact, it might be tangentially related to this game now that I think about it. Holy shit. You may choose to play the top card of the pony pile with this ship rather than a pony from your hand. Just a random pony. That sounds great. That's got comedy potential. They're at it again! I swear, Celestia murmured as she had become very familiar with as what had become a very familiar sound echoed through the castle corridors. I'm going to send her straight back to the moon if that's what it takes to get some peace and quiet. Oh my god, I was about to say like the most bimbo shit I've ever said on stream. I was about to say, can horses get pregnant? Like, yes, they can get pregnant! What the fuck are you talking about? You had me at nay. No! 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 Not step into my basement! On the lamb. When you attach this card into the grid, you may choose one pony card attached to the ship. Until the end of the turn, it changes to the apocalypse timeline. Time for an experiment. When you attach this card to the grid, you may choose one pony attached to the ship, and until the end of the turn, that pony becomes the race of your choice. Cannot affect changelings. I read that in a book once. Her eyes ached as the letters and symbols seemed to float off the page, rearranging themselves before her mind's eye. She couldn't see a pattern. Until she could. She gasped. It all finally made sense. The divine pretzel. Slap, slap, kiss. The two titans circled each other like dragons, like tigers, like sharks. Rarity, the immovable object. Pinkie Pie, the unstoppable force. The east battlements exploded over Rarity's shoulder as behind Pinkie, the sounds of shots being fired echoed in the palace. The pawns fell around the two deadlocked queens as they looked at each other in the eyes, wondering what the hell they were fighting for. Of Peril and Ponies, Chapter 97. Oh my god, the flavor text in this game is immaculate. I'm so glad it's here. It's beautiful. Love Poison is no joke. Instead of playing the ship with a pony from your hand, or two connecting ponies already on the grid, you may take a pony from the shipping grid and reattach it somewhere else. Oh, are these all just the same card? I've only seen a few episodes of Friendship is Magic. It's a fun show. I stopped watching it around like season 3, but I hear it was still really good throughout its whole run. So I'll probably come back and watch it again. Leaving on a personal crusade. Oh, that's so sad. My little shotgun wedding. Of course, there was another somewhat urgent reason the wedding was so sudden. Untitled. What did I do last night? Hey, why doesn't this one connect like... Why doesn't this one have like a power that complicates shit and connects like 3 ponies? I think that would be funny. But also, if this ever happened to Twilight, I don't think she would ever recover. Holy shit. I think she would die. Have you met my friend? Oh, the wingman card. Aw. The trans pony card! Can I tell you a secret? Change this pony's gender! No way! Twilight Sparkle's secret chip folder said trans rights! best trans rights, but I'll take them. I wish I knew how to quit you! I wish I knew how to quit you! Oh my god. They both knew this passion would destroy them, but they could not stop themselves. The scraps folder. Oh my god! Applejack, I wish I could quit you! There are no brakes on the love train. Suspiciously romantic random picnic. Nothing in common, perfect anyway. These are adorable. We've got to stop meeting like this. Oh my god. Detention? No! See, I can't comment on this one for the same reason that I'm not allowed to comment on Fire Emblem Three Houses anymore. Because I feel like I would lose my ability to work. Goodbye. How to pick up mares, a reference guide. Divine intervention. You may choose to play the top card of the pony pile with this, the top card of the pony discard pile with the ship, rather than play a pony from your hand. Startling confession. Oh, this one's the opposite of the trans rights card. Rainbow Dash would not. Wait, what? Oh, Fluttershy? She was delicious. Blood becomes her. Sorry, hold on. Why's the gender change effect on the Vor card? What? Ah! Now kiss. You're a princess, Harry. When you attach this card to the grid, you may choose one pony attached to this ship. Oh no! This is unfortunately like if you bring this card forward from 2014 to now, this one's implicit transphobia. Oops. It's okay. I'll ignore it. I'll turn the other way. When you attach this card to the grid, you may choose one pony attached to it until the end of the turn. That pony becomes a girl, an alicorn, and gains the princess keyword. Cutie Mark Crusaders Matchmakers. Aww. Crossover fic. Bad pony, go to my room. Oh my god. Now kiss. Applejack had no reason to do as Twilight said. There was no spell compelling her to listen to the command. And yet, he turned and started walking anyway. Take what you want. See, here's the thing, right? Is there's some elements of this game that are like, oh damn, that kind of sucks that you did that because it was made in 2014. But overall, this is immaculate. Worldwide threat of destruction. Wait, hold on. Closed door negotiations. This one's got like a whole paragraph. Her blue zircon eyes flashed dangerously against her white alabaster coat. Oh, see, you did it. You did it. You got the amateur writer traits of describing the same color 2 times. The clanging clap of jonquil horseshoes on the stone, ringing down the olivine corridor. You're lying to me, she growled, her voice rich like mahogany, sharp like a glinting knife. She threw the offering across the table, startling her nervous visitors and gallant wardens alike. And sparkling gems painted a clattering, glistening rainbow on the swirled marble surface. These are heliotrope, not Bermuda blue! She screeched, ire rising like so much ruby bile. And just like that, the war began. From an alternate dimension. Timeline change, okay. Self-insertion, achieved when you ship 3 Twilights in a chain. Fabulosity, when you ship 3 rarities. Is there just one of this for each of the main 6? Cool, cool. Win this goal when any man is shipped with 3 other men. It's not cheating exactly. No! Hold on! Hold on! Twilight doesn't count for this goal she gets to watch. No! Hold on! Hold on! No! Not this! Oh no, and we tragically have the it's okay if there's lesbians because there's hot card. It was 2014. That's tragic, but it is there. Who is Shirley anyway? I don't know who this is. Incredible bit, by the way, that like, yeah, Twilight's true love in life is Princess Celestia, but she'll never know. Dear Princess Celestia, I wanted to share with you my friendship lesson. I didn't learn anything. I was right all along. Hump. Oh no. Just experimenting. Just experimenting. They said to the gayest pony in Equestria. Okay. Help! I'm trapped in a shipping card game! Win this goal win, Shirley is shipped with any pony at all. The player who completes this goal increases their hand size by 1 for the rest of the game. Who is Shirley? Does anybody know? I don't know who Shirley is. God damn it! This is a very unfortunate reference to a very mediocre series of MLP abridged episodes. It's just not good. It's just not good. It's just not good. I'm gonna be honest with you, Chief. There's a couple of cards that I'm probably just gonna like drag and delete for whenever I try to set up a game of this. Just to get rid of some of the like. Oh, ad time, huh? It is in fact ad time, is it not? Oh, you just got the ad. Okay. I'm probably just gonna drag and delete some of these cards, which is okay because we'll have plenty. There's expansion sets. My first slash. Win this goal when Shining Armor is shipped with any male. His heart pounded, and his coat felt clammy as he watched the other stallion go by. He had only ever felt this way about one other pony. He never thought he would feel this way again. Forbidden love. Heh, peasants. Win this goal when you play 3 alicorns in one turn. What? Why is this one? Win this goal when you break up 12 ships in one turn. Swapping a pony away from its original ship counts as breaking up a ship. Oh. Okay. That sounds fun. Hold on, I need to make a flowchart. You swap 6 ponies in 1 turn. Okay. The ship goal for fucking breeder losers that have sex and have babies. Whatever. Win this goal when you make Twilight Sparkle and Alicorn. Win this goal when you break up any ship with Twilight in it. Sad fic. Deep cover. Win this goal when 2 ponies that are changelings are shipped together. Charity auction. I don't know what this one means. This card is intentionally left blank. Okay, cool. So now I'm gonna look at a couple of the expansion sets. I don't think we're gonna do all of them because I think I want to wrap up stream soonish. Oh, whoopsies. Open link in new tab. We're gonna look at the extra credit expansion. La 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 la. This is an expansion you need the core deck to play. So yeah, basically what I'm gonna do is I'm actually just gonna take some shit out of the core deck and then add some cards from the expansion decks. Excuse me. And then add some shit from the expansion decks, and that should cover it. Family Appreciation Day. Yeah, we're taking this one out too. We're gonna explode this one for the word waifu. So these are just like the generic ones for when a main 6 is shipped with a certain number of ponies. Break up Smarty Pants with any pony. There's no thrill like Iron Will. Hey, so chat. I'm gonna say this, and you're not gonna like it. Iron Will kind of bad. No ponies can pony 2 ponies to pony. What? No ponies can pony 2 ponies to pony. Brave Trixie looked swiftly around the bright light room and plainly surprised, with a plainly surprised look on her soft azure face. There were so many ponies in this amazingly fancy, decorated marble and velvet room. They were all gaily laughing and dancing, singing in melodramatic canary yellow voices, chattering like hapless cats. She wondered briefly how she could ever compare. I'm gonna do this now because I thought about it, but I'm just gonna go ahead and look and see if I can get work tomorrow. See, the problem with being a substitute is that I just have to like pick stuff up as it comes. Whatever. We'll do it later. We'll check again later. I'm sure as we get closer to the end of the night, people will be like, oh shit, I can't come into work tomorrow. I'm fallen ill. Fluttershy's home for redeemed evildoers. This seems like something she would do. That's already like Fluttercord, right? It's already how they live their lives. You win this goal when you complete all other active goals on your turn. Neither player who completes this goal, when the player who completes this goal activates a new goal power, they may draw 2 goal cards instead of cards on the top of the deck, then choose one to reveal and put the other one on top of the goal deck. The fucking killing Princess Celestia card. Okay, let's look at some of these ship cards. Have they added any new characters in this expansion? No, we'll look at the ships first. The noodle incident. Blind Date. You can attach this card to the grid. You may choose one pony attached to this card, and it gains a keyword of your choice except for pony names. If you attach this card to the grid, you may choose one pony attached to the ship, and until the end of this turn, that pony counts as 2 ponies! Ha! Philly, I'm fabulous. That's a 2014 meme, all right. A murder most foul. Long forgotten memories. When you attach this card to the grid, you may choose a pony attached to the ship, and it gains 1 keyword of your choice. This is another one that gives a keyword. So I assume that every card in a game is singleton, and that's why they print certain cards that have different flavor but the same effects. They grew that girl in a lab? Spontaneous musical number. There were no new ponies in this set. There were only goals and ships. So we'll go to Tales of Ponyville University. We walk until the end. Star quarterback. Yo! Scootaloo eating cup ramen! She's just like me for real. Actually, we have some ramen in the pantry, and I'm craving some ramen. I think that's what I'll eat after I end stream. But I think we'll go through like this expansion, and then I'll call it, and I'll see if we can raid somebody. Special ramen ingredients. You may search the ship or pony discard piles for 1 card of your choice and put it into your hand. If this card is if it's still in your hand at the end of the turn, discard it. Floor it. While this card is in your hand, you may discard a pony from the grid and play this in its place. You can hit a pony with your car! Scootaloo can hit a pony with her car and then steal that pony's girlfriend! This game is incredible. This game is incredible. They made Apple Bloom a business major. That's so sad for her. No, not Apple Bloom. Conspicuously blank Babs. Aw, she's a poor little blank, even in college. What's my major? Beauty Mark Crusader. Yay. Oh, okay, I see. So a lot of the abilities that are the same have like a keyword on them. So like draw is always the same. Replace is always the same, swap is always the same, and then special is like different. Every pony loves Spike. I love you, said Rarity. I love you too, said Spike. They hugged, and then Twilight said, Spike, I'm sorry for making you write all my awful fanfics. Have a medal. Spike is the best. Iron Lady, Diamond Tiara. She's also a business major. Her paper says economy on it. More than roommates. Oh my god, they were more than roommates. Anything have special text on it yet? This one's a love poison. In this dimension, I'm a prom queen. You don't even go to this school, Twilight. You graduated already. Romantic cult hazing. They will just put anything on these cards, and I think that's good. Radical self-exploration experiment. That's good. That's a fun one. Translates. They bit him! He's dying! Oh my god, zoom in! Chat. They are killing him! He's going to die! Any pony with either the PCC or uni keyword is shipped with the main 6, and you win this goal. You win this goal for 2 points when 2 Cutie Mark Crusaders get shipped together. Okay. Okay. This game sounds like it'll actually be really fun. If I'm being honest, what I want to do is I want to try to bring like friends on to stream this game and try and play it on stream. Actually, I might not play it on stream. I might make a video out of it instead. That way I can save on bandwidth. Yeah, I might record it. Because I have to use bandwidth for TTS, and then I also have to use bandwidth for Discord so I can hear them. So I think it would be really fun to put together a curated deck for this, and then play it with friends. So I said I'd do one more expansion, but I think this is gonna be the last. No, we'll do. If I can do, we'll skim through both of the expansions, okay? Raven, that's not an OC. That's a new that's a crossover character. No Holds Barred, the Indiegogo expansion. So people paid for this one. Hello, nurse. Wait, this one's a special. Put a new gold into play. If it's still in play at the start of your turn, place it at the bottom of the gold deck. So this is a lot of people's OCs, and also like Raven from Teen Titans that somebody paid to put in this game. And that's cute. That's adorable. Shiny Shipfic Philly. Self-insert. Counts as fanfic author Twilight with all her keywords and powers except being the first card in the game. This card cannot be copied. Actually, no, if this is just people's OCs in this set, that is adorable. You must discard a ship card from the grid. Blow it up now. Adjutant. That's a fun name for a character. That's good. Retroactive continuity. When you play this card, you may take up to 2 pony or ships from the grid and put them into your hand. This one's broken. Guys, this one's broken! Sergeant Brony. I will not be playing with a card named Sergeant Brony. I'm sorry. Non-binary pony card! Let's go! This card has no set gender and counts as either male or female for all goals, ships, and powers. So yeah, this is all like OCs and commissions, I think. This one says waifu, we're skipping it. That card is not seen play. Why'd they give her thigh highs? Why'd they give her stockings? We all know why. Why'd you give her stockings? But we all know why. Valve Pony. This person was like, I think Chrysalis needs a husband because I'm in love with her. Shipping Queen Special. You must swap all Rainbow Dashes and Fluttershies until they are shipped in a chain. Based. Okay, let's read these ship cards. Copy intensifies. Java. So this ship card implies that you must do unhealthy things to your body. Or that the ponies must do unhealthy things to their bodies. Swarm welcome. If exactly one of the ship ponies is changeling, the other pony may gain it. Oh, that's the end of the set. Well, since we scrolled through that set in like 4 minutes, let's go ahead and do the Bits and Bobs set. Wait, what? Oh, this isn't a set. This is a mini expansion. This is like an extra booster. This belongs in a museum. No, Indy, it belongs to the people who made it. The Mean Six. Let me see this. The Mean Six. A Main Six expansion, but it's evil. The fucking black chrome Digizoid in Main Six. You may search... Oh, they all have special effects. None of them are copy-paste. You may search the ship or pony discard pile for one card and put it into your hand. If it's still in your hand, discard it. You may also discard another pony from the grid. While this card is in your hand, you may discard a pony from the grid and play this in its place. You may also discard another pony. They're fucking killing people out here! Hold on! They all do murder! Oh my god! Okay, well, that was a look at most of the cards in Twilight Sparkle's secret chip folder. This seems like a very fun game. Wait, oh, this is the final set of cards made for the game. Is this the only card? Is this the last card ever made? This is the last card ever made for the game. All good things must end. When you attach this card to the grid, you may choose to end the game. All players end with equal scores, This is the true meaning of friendship. Oh, that's fucking adorable! Oh, that's so cute! Aww. Whew. Alright, chat. It's been 2 hours. My throat is a little dry. So, my throat is a little dry even as I'm drinking water. So we're gonna... I think Jacob might be the only person left. But we're gonna raid anyway. Send you over to Jaxel. Here we go. Raid channel. We're gonna send you over to Jaxel, who is gonna play some Yu-Gi-Oh, I think.